Nick.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
This is Straight Talk, No Chase. We are back, and we are better than ever. I am your brother, the Juiceman Dan.
I'm your other brother, Mr. Let's Talk Real, Cohen Cosby.
And I'm your sister's baby's father, Tripp Simpson.
Your sister's baby father?
Also known as OJ, Bobby Johnson.
OJ. OJ.
But what's good though, fellas?
Ain't nothing, man. I see we got something on the table tonight. We got that good Av life on the table tonight.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know how we do Straight Talk, No Chase, the Hangover Show, man. We support all independent brands coming out of the DMV. So if you want that support, man, inbox us. We got you.
For sure.
So,
we also got a lot of shit. We got Deleon on the stage. We got the good old Remy on the stage.
Man.
You from DC, specifically Uptown. This is always the first drink you had was Remy.
Now, we started with the Grand Crew when we was broke.
Yeah.
And then we graduated
It was
to
definitely.
VSOP.
I haven't even
Well,
seen
my hood had money, so I started off with Remy.
Hey,
I ain't even gonna lie. My OGs had a little
look,
money.
I haven't even seen a bottle of Grand Cru. I haven't
know.
seen a bottle of Grand Cru in 20
Grand
years.
Cru got discontinued in 2002, probably.
Do they still even make that shit?
Nah, nigga, that shit done.
God
They
damn.
said, we ain't making no cognac for you average niggas. Ain't no Grand Cru. You gotta drink stout in that.
Nah, but Hennessy and Grand Cru is pretty the same.
Yeah, it's pretty. Hennessy might have bought Grand Cru. Somebody Google that. That would make sense.
Yeah, they probably did.
That would make sense.
But, so, this is Straight Talk, No Chase. So let's get into it. We got a lot of topics that's hot going on today. And I'm going to send it to you, Tripp. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you want. What you want to talk about?
Bro.
How I get a bail for that shit?
Any, meeny, miny, mo. You're a grown ass man. If your daughters ain't in the room with you, I don't ever want to hear you say any,
His
meeny,
daughters
miny,
are too
mo.
old for that shit.
Hey, my daughters are too over there. They probably like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Dad. Could you find something better than that?
Any, meeny, miny,
But I'm like the
mo.
cool dad at my daughter's school, though. So fuck what y'all talking about.
Hey, your daughter's school must be lame as fuck.
Hey,
Damn.
No, fuck do they go to school? Take them out.
I mean, first off, we got a good group of guys on the building tonight.
We do.
Trap Curry, can we get the alternate camera going too?
Yeah, straight out.
Bam. What we got on the alternate?
We got
camera?
Dallas. Hey, you finally getting Dallas on the show for real.
Young
you know
Dallas.
what I'm saying? Young Dallas,
The young shootout.
AKA perfect attendance,
What's up?
AKA sober driver sometimes, AKA nephew. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You really Tripp's chaperone. You a chaperone for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you looking out for him and getting him here safely and getting him
Oh
home.
no, I
safely.
drive here myself.
But then when you leave
But
here,
who drives you home?
Dallas.
he's turning to Ghost. When he gets drunk, he becomes Ghost. And you turn into Sean.
Sean, I told you.
Shit, I get drunk, I be like,
The motherfucker fix his collar like he had a suit though.
No
God
bullshit.
damn. Hey man, Who's in the other realm, man? Tell the people who
Hey,
you are.
we got O in the building, my man Osiris. You need a nickname. Everybody on this nickname got a show. Nigga, what's your you gotta come up with a nickname right now. I'm gonna give you one. It's gonna stick. Cause I'm on stage. Got 5 seconds.
Man, my name Osiris. They call me Osiris the Great. O Ready. Or O for short.
Osiris the Great.
I didn't hear a good nickname in there. You gonna be Coach O. We got Coach O in the
We
building.
already got a Coach Cal.
That's
we got a
already
coach
happened.
already.
I'm
Fuck it.
already that. Though, to
I
some
think
kids.
Cal moved away.
Oh,
Cal
Cup.
didn't Cal move?
Nah, he's still here.
Oh,
We
I was about to
coach
say.
him. He's on my staff.
Oh yeah, all right. So you be head coach O. Head coach the whole.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Hit the bell. Head coach. Oh.
Hold on. He just said I'm the head coach of a football team.
Nah,
if I
nah,
follow
nah.
with head coach
But
O.
the way you said that shit, you said,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
done.
just go ahead and stick with my Instagram name. O Ready.
oh,
all right,
ready.
yeah, we got O ready in the building.
O Ruddy. I like O Cup.
I was thinking O Cup.
Nah, I think.
O Cup. There you
Nah,
go.
we.
O
That's your
Cup.
straight
Now,
talk name.
let him
O Cup.
let him
O
get his
Cup.
let him get his personal branding off. He's already rocking with O ready. I like O ready.
Yeah.
You could be O Ready.
I like
On
O
the show,
Cup.
You're O Cup.
I tried, bruh.
No, it's cool. I'm gonna rock
You
with
could
it.
put it in an O ready cup.
Yeah.
Say, bitch, drink this O ready cup. You gonna know what I'm about. Oh, you ready now?
And of course, we got the homie from
The Tay and Two
Show.
show in the building. We got two
two.
in the building.
2 from the Tay and
What's
2.
that word? What's that?
Everybody go back to this Uptown Run the Town, man. We all go back to motherfucking kids in this building, man.
Damn,
Straight
we
up.
real life do though.
Straight up. Got 3G in the building, man. Come on the camera, 3. Stop trying to hide in the back.
3G. Who the fuck is 3G?
Hey, AKA, you know what I'm saying? My mama name is Andre. BKA Holy Moly from 12th Street. My niggas from Newtown, 12th and Hamlin, down bottom, Brookland, Turkey Thicket. You know what I'm saying? That's the original. Northeast in the building, 1012 salute. Hey, shout out to my people, man.
Boom. This is what I love about this show, man. We got good brothers in the building doing good things. We are very progressive minded, and this is what we're here for. Pushing the culture forward, doing what we do, having a good time, sit back cool.
So I would like to get this thing kicked off.
It gotta be Sean Spicer, dog.
No.
You ain't starting with that?
Nah, we gonna start with Dez Bryant.
Yeah.
We gonna start with
I
Dez
got something.
Bryant.
I got something from there. I need you to come over because we was talking about this on Facebook today.
I'm
I
starting
need my
with Dez
man to
Bryant.
come over here on this shit.
But I think Dez is just
We live, baby.
Yeah, would you just go ahead and explain it to the people that don't
All
know?
right. You want to get the context? You want me to do it? I'm usually the explainer. All right. So, context for anybody who hasn't heard this story. So, Dez Bryant took to his Instagram today to talk about race relations in America. So
Totally
he started off quoting
Charles Barkley.
Barkley, which I think he fucked up first, right there.
Right.
Why not?
Because he's a notorious motherfucking coon,
Yeah,
right?
but-
This is the show we call Coons Out.
He quoted.
He started off
He's
quoting
actually
Charles
Token
Barkley.
Brown. We left Charles Barkley out of Token Brown.
I think Charles
He's the
Barkley is
original
top
Token Brown.
He's definitely Token Brown.
He's the original. So he started off saying he understands Charles Barkley's statement when he said that black people will never succeed because they're in their own way, or they won't be successful because of each other. So, and then he went on to give some long ass explanation. Y'all can read this on Total Sports, it's on ESPN. But that was what he jumped off with. So anything past that to me was hinged on that statement that we are our own worst enemy.
Right.
Now, I will say this.
I was about to play devil's advocate with you, but
You was gonna play
Devil
devil's
don't
advocate
need
with
no
the devil's
advocate.
advocate?
I ain't devil advocate.
No advocate.
I'm gonna tell you, like, I feel a couple different ways about that statement. The basis of his statement is probably correct, but the context in which he brought it out was kind of ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I mean, like, and it was definitely some attention whoring going on Dez Bryant's part.
Cause who the fuck asked him?
I think some of these. I think some people need to really, like, if that's not what you're about, just keep your mouth shut on certain issues. Like, nobody tells you to wake up and put all that shit out there. If you're not informed, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Like, and then don't bring out something that's detrimental to what we trying.
Yeah,
to
man,
accomplish.
you making it worse.
Kaepernick made progress for one season. Like, let me get that progress. Let me take it back.
Can
Put it in
I jump
my
in there
pocket.
like a double dutch? Can I jump in there just
Yeah,
like
go
a
ahead.
double dutch?
Get in
So
there too. I know you a cowboy
Hey, son.
fucking fanatic.
Whoa,
fuck
chill.
that.
Hey, so look,
Cowboy.
I'm gonna say the first thing he said was first and foremost. I would like to say I do a great job of minding my own business.
Which is a lie.
He felt in the need to say something.
But
You know
why
what I'm
though?
saying?
Before he said something.
So yeah, exactly right. So then what he went on to say was to pretty much talk about us, black people, in the light where, of course, from his circumstances, to me personally, if you understand Dez Bryant's story, he the last person we can call out and be like, oh, you just fake. His mother was on drugs. She a lesbian. He didn't know who his father was. What I got from his entire statement was that he pretty much said that he feels like if he made it, you can make it. And if you're talking to young kids, you probably can give your story and say, this is why I made it. But the problem I think that a lot of people have is that he didn't inform the rest of the world of the dialogue within that context that went with that. From a good place, though.
But who asked him though? Like, what the fuck? Like,
That's the $1 million
page,
question.
though. It's his
really,
page.
that's the $1 million question. We really don't know who asked him. It sounds like he just said he.
No,
wanted
he
to
just wrote it on
he
Instagram.
He just
He felt
wanted to
that
get
way.
something off his chest. So whatever provoked him, we don't know what really provoked him.
Exactly.
He said he just wanted to get it off his chest.
I think it's
no, he said what provoked him. One of his old friends that was a drug dealer
came up to him.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying?
It's so
though?
fucking corny
see,
how
my thing
niggas
is-
are though.
But my thing is, we all know these stories. Like, these stories ain't nothing new.
Everyone
but my
had
thing
this-
is, but
but-
sometimes you gotta keep our shit in house.
Right.
Like, we put everything on. Like, some shit is for the mainstream. Some shit is for in house, and we just put our in house. Like, man, we got shit building going on right here in this show, but we keep it in house.
I do want to ask a question though. Do you think there's ever a level of, although I think every brother in this room understand our past history and how we can progress going forward, but do we need to call our own people out?
Yes, we do.
I mean,
We do.
at
Because
times we do have to call each other.
somebody of Dez Bryant's platform, right? And you got to look at the Dallas Cowboys fan base. It's split down the middle. From the blackest of the blackest to the redneckest of the the tobacco spitting Texas motherfuckers, right? So when he comes out and make those statements, if you just Google that statement online, it's almost a line through the population down the line of crackers are like, Dez Bryant is right. You know, they don't understand they're their worst enemy. So because what it does, it absconds the people who are working every day.
It absconds?
Absconds them of their responsibility. I'm sorry, I can't.
It's R in there. It's R in there. I think it's abscond.
No, it's abscond.
Abscond. Okay.
I thought you meant obscure.
Why you over there trying to challenge Webster right now? Let
You know
that
what I'm
man.
saying?
I know. I fucked
Every
up. I
week,
fucked up.
think every week before he comes in here, he's like, I gotta use this word.
No, nigga.
Every week is
No,
a different-
nigga. I just got a prolific vocabulary.
Here we go.
Shout out to Texas Southern University in my communications
I have to-
and journalism
HBCU.
degree. I have a prolific
Hey, I do
got-
vocabulary.
Can I-
But what I was saying, so it absconds them of the responsibility of white supremacy, and it absconds them the responsibility of, jury matter, all of those things that are forces that are actively working that we understand, right? So when he comes out and says that, that's a classic white supremacist talking
is.
point.
It
That
is.
black people are our own worst enemy.
Pull
But
yourself
at the
up
end
by
of the
the
day,
bootstraps.
I never look at my brother and say you're my own worst enemy. One of my mans is uninformed. They don't have the knowledge of self that I got. He can be my enemy. But once he gets the knowledge that I got, he's no longer my enemy. We are forced together.
Let me ask you, do you think he thought about that before he made
No,
it?
he
That's why you
He
gotta
did.
quiet.
I'll
He
say
did.
this.
That's why
I'll
I'm
say
giving
this.
him a pass on this
First of
one.
all,
Why does he get a pass? He should be spanked for that.
First of all, we are.
I built myself on that one.
You definitely. One more time, man. That was. He sounded like he wanted to spank him personally.
He should be spanked for that.
Spanked.
Y'all got me. Y'all got me on that one.
First of all, though, he was absolutely correct. We are our own worst enemy, but I just find it a little ridiculous that you have to take to your Instagram live page and just throw us all under the bus like that. And then your example for why you saying this shit is my drug dealer friend. You're a fucking asshole for that.
Yeah.
Hold on, and then he quoted Malcolm X. He was like, based upon Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
you're a
Such
fucking
a
asshole.
stupid ass up.
See, that was my problem when he threw in the legends into the conversation.
Yeah.
He could have just left it at his drug dealer friend. He could have left it right there how he personally felt. When you throw in the legends into there, that was my issue about that. Let the legends be. They paved the way with what they was doing on their term.
And they definitely would have never said no stupid shit like
But
that.
no,
That we our own
but
worst.
you know what he's saying,
You don't
though.
see Jackie Chan out here like, we need to drive better as a people. We're causing too many accidents on the road.
Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
like-
Only niggas come out and want to blast niggas.
the thing he gets brashed. Yeah.
Right.
But the thing he gets bashed for the most. Do you think that he had ill intent while saying it?
First of all, Dez Bryant was a fucking criminal coming into the league. Sit your black ass down, nigga.
I don't know what you mean by criminal.
Criminal, like as criminal.
He
as
wasn't a
far as-
criminal.
I need you going a little bit more in depth
I mean,
on
he
criminal
was. He
statement.
just like every great we done
Bro,
seen in the city.
Jerry
And then-
Jones.
Let him
Jerry
talk.
Jones. Jerry Jones bailed that nigga out a ton of shit.
He did.
We all know that. He had
know
a whole
that.
babysitter
We know
coming
that.
into the league.
Yeah, exactly.
That
my
nigga
thing
had
is this,
personal
though.
security. He had
But my
personal
thing- my thing
security.
is this,
B.
when you
But you
So
turn
he's talking
around,
about personal
but you turn
responsibility.
around, you turn around and now we our own worst enemy.
No, not
My
the way-
drug dealer
no,
friend.
The way you say
Like I
that,
said,
the
no,
way
it's
you-
Stupid ass.
Like you can't judge anybody at this point.
No, I don't think he's judging. If you read Dez Bryant's story, he comes from a fucked up background.
As
Fucked
do
up.
most of
So,
them.
You know what I'm saying?
so does everybody else.
No, I get you, but what I'm telling you, what I'm trying to express is that where I feel him on, no homo.
Go ahead, hit the bell. You trying to feel on him? Hey, look,
But I understand.
I think you just you're a Cowboys.
He's
fan.
a
No.
homer.
'Cause
I'm gonna
I
let him
rooted
tell
for
that
Lakers.
statement.
So
I'm
look, the only understanding that I get from what he said in his statement is that the fact that I think that he was pretty much saying we need to check ourselves.
Yeah.
And I think, but and that's like even with Black Lives Matter. Yeah, we all know Black Lives Matter. We know this. We understand this. But
I ain't
at
no
the end
Black
of the
Lives
day,
Matter, nigga.
do we even look at ourselves or the next brother and
No,
be like,
I agree.
Stop
I don't
doing that.
have a problem with what he said. Like I said, all of us, we have.
Man, it's
Checkered past.
But there's plenty of
However-
niggas out here checking themselves.
Yeah, you can check yourself. But what I'm saying is, it's in-house conversations and it's stuff that we could put out there in the public.
So he should have talked to somebody first before he did.
Nah, well, yeah, some of these jokers need somebody to pull their coattail, but they don't have no real people around them.
Yeah.
That want best for them. You know
Now,
what I mean?
Dez Bryant is a nigga who needs to go read some books, who needs to get with a spiritual mentor, somebody to tell him that the shit he's saying, like, bruh, like, your community put you to where you are,
What
right?
would James
You can't
Small
turn
do?
around and shit on your community. Because he didn't realize that's what Charles Barkley does.
Yeah.
He let his community put him in place, put him in power, and turns around and shit on his community at every chance he get. So he don't want to be a Stephen A. Smith. He don't want to be a Charles Barkley. He don't want to be
You want to
that
be a
guy.
LeBron
Yeah.
James.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to
Truth
be
be
that.
told.
You don't want to be that guy. And saying shit like that makes him that kind of guy.
So one more question for you guys. Do you think that as a lot of people that even if you say something, if you do something, in order to even make a statement, you have to understand where you came from
Right.
to even go it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of brothers that don't know where they came from.
And that's what I said. That's what I said when we talked about it at first. Like I said, if you're not informed and if you're not educated on the full total spectrum of what it is, that's not a simple magic wand waving saying that anybody can make it out, because why do we even have to be in a position in the first place to have to make it out of somewhere? So right there shows you it's a bigger problem than just somebody saying anybody can make it out. You shouldn't have to make it out of shit. Period.
You should just be able to live your life.
Live your right.
He's lucky he won the genetic lottery, and it put him in a position to
I mean,
make it
he's
out.
from down south. They bred his family better than the most.
I think
How
we can
about
all
that?
say, for the record, fuck Dez Bryant.
I wouldn't say fuck him.
Fuck him.
I wouldn't say fuck
Nah, I
him.
can't say
I
fuck him.
think he's uninformed. He's uninformed.
Like I said again, I mean,
First of all, he's a
you absolutely
cowboy.
right.
Yeah, he's a cowboy. So
Yeah,
fuck
first
him.
of all-
Fuck
Oh
him
no, no,
anyway.
no,
Fuck him.
whoa.
In the hell
Whoa.
with any- matter of
He's
fact-
uninformed, so we gotta help.
So hold on. So
He's
we don't.
uninformed.
So we don't call out these type of statements. How is he ever gonna get informed?
Fuck him.
Right? Because it's a class of society. Look, anybody just Google it or look on Facebook. It's a whole class. Man, I feel you, Dez. The others need to feel that way. You got such a perspective. They gassing them straight. high octane gassing them up like, Dez, you the prophet of 2017. Dez, you explain race
I wouldn't say
relations.
they call him prophet, man.
I mean, it's some truth.
It's we know.
No,
it's
look,
true.
Google.
It's true.
Look at the comments.
No, it's not no truth to what he's saying.
Hold on. Why you say it's not no truth though?
If put it this way, if you think black people are their own worst enemy,
We are, though.
We are on
I agree
fundamental.
with
No,
that.
listen.
But-
You ain't even let me answer.
Okay.
We are not our
Faking like shit.
He came up to the mic. Motherfucker, he turned into Bill Cosby.
Right.
He got proper and shit.
Nigga turned into Bishop.
Hold on.
He turned into
Hold
T.D.
up.
Jakes. Hey, he was about to say.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of this deli. I'm gonna let y'all know something.
This nigga said,
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
You gotta
if
catch the beat,
if
though.
you feel like black people are your own worst enemy, I'm on a fundamentally different side of thinking than you are. I never looked at another black man and said that's my own worst enemy, because I have an understanding that the reason why he feel like he's my enemy because he don't value himself, and it's a way that we can all get value to ourselves. But when I hear let me finish. When I feel like that man understand the value of himself, understand the value of his people, understand the value of his history. If he understand his value, other cultures understand the value of their culture. We've been separated from the actual value of our culture. That's why we see each other as our own worst enemy.
Hold on.
No,
Look.
but
And that
hold
is a
on.
number one.
know,
That's a
that-
reported. That's a
You just went
repeated
against
white
us.
supremacy.
But that's how you are your own worst enemy.
How?
When you don't realize the value of yourself. When you don't realize the value of others around you. When
know-
you can't. When a perfect example, man. Last week.
So is that the chicken or the egg? That's
Listen,
like the chicken
last
or the egg.
week,
We're not
last
doing the
week,
chicken or the egg
last week,
argument, man.
Chinese chick was arrested for conspiring in the murder of her ex-boyfriend because he got custody of the kids, right?
Right.
20 motherfuckers in her family and in her community all put together and raised $35 million to bail this bitch out of jail.
But we ain't got that.
Listen though, what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter whether she's guilty or not.
Oh yeah, they had her back.
Her community had her back regardless.
I got you. Meanwhile, we
If
got
you look at a motherfucker like Khalid Brown that can't even get $2,500.
or the Chinese dude that dragged the sister out the store. The next day, you got sisters back in there buying weaves.
Right. So I mean, we are our own worst enemy.
Speaking
in a
about-
way.
Nah, I mean, that crab in the barrel mentality is definitely real, but there's no reason for him to put that shit on Front Street like that.
You're correct. I agree with
No,
you.
not at all.
Yo, he's-
I agree with you.
He is a young
Because hold
fucking
on,
Tripp
I want to
Simpson,
give
man.
y'all a scenario. Think about just for this show. Think about somebody they tuned into this show. I'm like, man, they got some good perspectives I want to listen to, right? Somebody younger than his age, maybe 16, right? And when they hear you say black people are their own worst enemy, guess what they doing? They internalizing that.
Exactly.
They internalizing every statement that we put out. If they look up to Dez Bryant, it's a 12-year-old football player somewhere in Who Gives a Fuck, Texas. Dez Bryant is their idol.
Where's he from?
I lived in Who Gives a Fuck, Texas. Like, humble. Shout out to Texas, bro.
Who
I lived
Gives a
in
Fuck,
Texas for
Texas?
5 years.
It's 20
so
miles
it's a
away
kid
from
somewhere in Who Gives a Fuck, Texas that is Dez Bryant is their idol. And when Dez Bryant says things like, we're our own worst enemy, that kid is internalizing that. So words are very powerful. They're extremely powerful. So a man with that platform putting that out there, you don't realize that's a number one white supremacist talking point that black people are their own enemy. Because as long as that narrative goes, we never realize who the real enemy is. Because we're always gonna fight each other. So for him to say that is reckless. And whoever feels otherwise, I'm on a totally different side than you, and I would never be on that side.
I think that's where we all agree. I think we all.
We all on the same page with that is.
Just saying
But
a
I was just
different way.
supporting what you said earlier, as in he just might be uninformed. So as us as a unit to staying together, we got to just inform him to bring his, mentality up. As in, look, you can't do that. You got to keep that in house. And then as a unit, we still got to stand strong against the community, the nation, or what have you to move forward.
I agree, but he's getting praise. He's getting extreme praise.
Yeah, he needs to be
from
publicly,
one side
he
of
needs
the
to be
country.
publicly made an example out of, just like he tried to.
Nah,
make an
my
example
man,
out of.
I can't even front. My man Shannon Sharp, his response was mean
Hey,
and
Shannon
vicious.
Sharp is sharp.
He keep it.
Shannon
See, that's
Sharp
somebody
is
that
mean
keep it
and
100.
vicious.
I like Shannon Sharp.
We gonna get Shannon
No,
Sharp
I-
on
no,
this show.
no,
Shout out to
no,
Shannon
no.
Sharp. He
Don't
gonna
get
be
out
on
of-
this show soon.
I said Shannon Sharp is sharp. I don't get the bell for that, man. Go ahead, man.
Hey, look, But nah, fuck all that though. How about this whole Janet Jackson, man? Like
500 million. 500 million. I'd be a hoe for 500 million. I wouldn't.
So Janet Jackson had
I wouldn't. I take that back.
Janet Jackson had
you can't take that back.
She had a prenuptial agreement
This
with her
This
Russian
guy.
oligarch
What
husband.
is wrong with this clown?
That if she stayed married for 5 years, she got $500 million in the prenup.
That
Guaranteed.
sound like a good contract she drew up. That's all that was.
So the news is
Ain't
that
get mad at her.
it came up 5 years and 4 months, and she's filing for divorce. And a lot of people think that's fishy.
She a free
That
agent.
you just had
She a
to
free
make
agent.
it 5 years.
She a free
to get
agent.
a contract and got a max deal. She got a max deal.
I'm gonna
Jerry
tell you.
Jones wrote that
I'm gonna
shit
tell you what I find really interesting. The ignorance and bias of black Twitter
Are you back on black
and these
Twitter?
fake ass black.
He
feminists.
hates black
No,
people.
no,
hates black
no,
Twitter,
They
no.
hate you back.
Let me give you a prime example. Tyrese married a mixed chick who is actually black,
Yeah,
and they drugged this nigga through the mud
because she was light skinned.
because they thought she was white,
Yeah.
right? Janet Jackson goes and marries the whitest of white for the money.
That was a good negotiation.
But what I'm saying is,
contract.
how come she don't get drugged through the mud like Tyrese did?
Maybe you don't follow the people that's dragging her through the mud. Maybe it's not black Twitter.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
That could be the problem because it was people dragging her.
Who was dragging Janet Jackson?
The pro-black sisters was.
No, they wasn't.
Like, you was Penny. How you married a Russian motherfucker? They was dragging her.
Let me tell you something. I ain't
Where
mad
is
at her
he?
though.
Where you from?
His name is like almost Arab, but not quite Arab.
Man, you need to Google that shit. Don't be coming here with some half facts and
He's like
shit.
Arab, but not quite Arab.
I seen his name earlier.
Shout out to Reds with the half facts. Nobody.
Shout out.
He said,
You got a smartphone.
Hold
Don't
on,
come on the
hold on, please.
Don't come on the mic with
Time
half
out.
facts and you got an iPhone in
Can
your
we
hand.
just hold on? Can
Look
we
this
just
shit up
hold on,
before you
bro.
get on the
Can
camera.
we just analyze what this nigga just said? He's like Arab, but not that
Arab.
First of
What?
all,
Facts, that's what he said, though.
First of all, it's white Arabs.
But this nigga said
Black
he's
Arabs
like
too, though.
Arab.
For my unformed brothers.
So that's what I'm saying. You got an iPhone. Don't even come and say no dumb shit like that
This
no
nigga.
more. God damn.
Hey, speaking of,
Step on camera when you Googling it too, son.
Partly, yeah, I know what I'm saying. Googling on camera.
but what else? So
Yeah, split screen,
you don't
son.
like the black Twitter thing about it, but what I'm saying is, Janet Jackson, marriage most of the time when you get to that level isn't nothing but a goddamn contract anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but you know, it's just shocking to me how you certain people get so much flack and certain people don't.
Selective anger.
You know,
I was worried of Janet for doing Tyler Perry movies, so I was already suspect in how she portrayed herself.
Why you
in
say
those
that?
movies. Because everybody who do Tyler Perry movies suspect to me.
Why is that?
that's a fact.
Because I don't.
Suspect meaning what?
Because
Fact.
I mean,
Tyler-
even though people give Tyler Perry so much grief, though, at the end of the day, he still give a lot of black
That's
people
exactly
work.
what I was about to
I
say.
agree.
Niggas hate Tyler Perry.
So why y'all
Niggas
giving so
hate
much
Tyler
flack,
Perry.
though?
Niggas hate Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry is providing all these black actors in Hollywood that ain't getting a shot looked at, getting them opportunities.
I remember Rick
however
Fox
you feel about
ain't
it,
had no-
Hold on, who Tyler Perry put on?
I'm saying he's giving them all.
Besides the Meet the Browns niggas.
Nah, man.
Nah, it's not like
Who?
He was
Angela
already on.
Bassett ain't had no work for a brick. He gave Angela
puts a lot of
Bassett.
people on,
He,
man.
he was putting money in Cicely Tyson pocket.
Dog, if it
Fuck with
wasn't,
Cicely Tyson.
dog, if it wasn't for Tyler Perry, you wouldn't have hardly no black movies. Period.
That might be a good
I
thing.
Disagree.
Right, because all them shits is corny as fuck.
I don't
Might
like
be a good
I don't like Chitlin circus shit.
All them shits is corny as
I
fuck.
hear you, but you gotta give credit where credit's due. He produced
I didn't
it,
take.
everything
Hold
himself.
on. I didn't take away from anything he did in terms of his work ethic and following his dream to what his dream was to
shit
become a
just corny.
director.
It's just
I just
corny.
don't agree with the fuck he makes.
Let me ask
The
you a
only
question.
one that was good was Daddy Little Girls or whatever.
And
What?
Mr. Deeds.
Fuck out.
That shit corny, yo.
That shit was corny as shit too.
Somebody get the mic from this nigga
Like
right
all
now.
of these all those stereotypical black movies. Oh, my baby mama married a drug dealer in the deluxe apartment in the sky. I
Every-
gotta fight him to
What?
get my
Every
daughter's
fucking
back.
movie, Every fucking movie it's a dark skinned nigga.
Yeah.
It's a dark skinned nigga beating the brown skinned chick, and a light skinned nigga comes and saves the day.
Hey,
Shit.
no. Hey, first of all, why all them? Why all them gotta be oiled up?
I know.
And why you even gotta be a crackhead or a doctor?
You know
in
what
all
I'm saying?
his movies.
Hey,
Exactly.
It ain't no in between. You on crack?
You remember the joint he
you a
made?
doctor?
You remember the joint he made
did
where the
give
girl
Rudy
was
some
married-
work, though.
the girl
Rudy
was
had no
married
work,
to a
though.
billionaire, and then like he gave her AIDS or some crazy shit like that.
Right.
What the fuck?
Well, let me
is
tell
this?
y'all this.
Speaking
Nah, she
about
really cheated.
going
She
back
cheated
to
on her.
billionaires.
She cheated on her good dude.
Right.
For the nigga with AIDS, who's a billionaire.
Tyler Perry
A
pushed.
billionaire. So
Hey.
she fucked Magic Johnson.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And honestly,
Fuck outta
I mean,
here.
she got all the business, but it cost her AIDS, though, to get her own business. That's what happened.
Tyler Perry pushed that agenda that you can't do anything without white Jesus agenda.
Hell yeah.
In his plays, in his movies.
Hey, but
it's always
always
you gotta
that
get
down low
on
shit
your
creeping
knees
in there.
and pray.
Right, but Janet Jackson.
But everybody know Jesus
her
is
husband
black,
was,
though.
He's Middle Eastern, Qatar.
Everybody
It's
don't
white
know that.
Middle Eastern.
If
But
they
y'all
don't know,
say
that
all
means
this-
you're
Y'all say
uneducated.
all this, right? And I hear everything y'all saying. But if I paid all my money to go through acting school, and I go through
Here we go.
fucking
Play the violin. You
Juilliard,
got some
and I
violins.
go down to Hollywood, and I'm trying to make it, and I got a lifelong dream of being an actor. I go apply with fucking whoever, any director, any of the big shot.
I got an answer for you.
directors.
I got an answer for you.
And I go. The only person that's gonna pick me up is Tyler Perry.
Listen.
he's the only person providing opportunities.
I'm gonna tell you what you do. You either going and
Oh.
be in a motherfucking Chitlin Circuit movie, or you going and get a Will Smith role. It's all about who.
Hey, real talk though.
Wow.
That's real talk.
Or work
No,
hard.
no, that is not
And
real
I
talk.
Hey,
Find a new career. Produce something. Write something.
well, you ain't nobody.
I ain't trying to
I
be no
ain't
actor.
You don't know what
though.
to say.
Certain people I trust and certain people I don't.
I ain't
like.
trying to be no actor, though.
I trust
Exactly, man.
I trust Spike Lee and I don't
No.
trust Tyler Perry.
Hey,
Right.
I had nothing after that one.
I trust Ava DuVay.
I feel like the cutoff was like 2000, where like the Martin.
get off
and
He's
Tyler
still
Perry,
wearing the
Murphy.
dress.
They was like doing it for like the culture.
One movie.
You know what I would
know
like
what
to see
I'm
in the
saying?
Tyler Perry movie? What I would like to see? There's a wavelength going on right
Good
now.
actors.
No.
A good script.
It's a
drama,
It's a,
A realistic script.
It's a
something
wavelength
not
going
cheesy.
on right now with natural sisters, right? Tyler Perry don't put a lot of natural sisters in this movie, man. It's always straight hair, straight legs.
Tyler Perry. What's this gonna be called? Tyler Perry loses the relaxers.
Right.
Nah, but I'm saying like, how do you feel? How y'all feel about the movement of a lot of sisters moving to that natural type of hair and
I
lifestyle?
think it's
Man,
great.
I
think
love it.
I think they need to get. I, think
I
they all
love
need to
it,
get
though.
with it because, I mean, you know, they think that brothers is just not fucking with them sometimes. And niggas is fucking with black women. That's a myth. Talking we don't fuck with them.
No, it's
But-
not brothers, man. Man, honestly though, everybody is fucking with black women.
Right, but what-
Everybody. I be just low key hating when I see a white boy walking with a sister.
Maybe
What they gotta
with
lose
locks
though,
now too.
what they gotta lose though, they gotta lose the ridiculousness. And not all of them, but I'm just saying some, and I think we losing that. We every day black women are waking up, but
My wife is woke as
you
fuck.
still have a strong population of black women who wanna still have all this fake shit on.
Yeah, fake
know what
ass,
I'm
fake
saying?
titties, fake hair. It's just not cool anyway to me.
And bitches be walking around looking like Mr. Potato.
Hold up, hey, I seen some on my man Coach Kyle Facebook. He said he run a jump through a girl hand and feel cornrows. Right?
I got a
That's
message.
the test.
I got a message for all the natural sisters. Zoom in on the camera, man, and kill a cow. Listen, natural sisters, your hair defies gravity for a reason. Your spirals map the course of life, connected to the force of life, entering the source of life.
Coach Kyle says a flag on the play.
For those who have ears, they hear.
He got that off a cereal box.
Our hair spiral for a reason. Stop
got
straightening it.
Actually,
can't- I
biologically,
can't eat.
that is smart, but that would be considered conscious simping on this show tonight.
That's
not
definitely
even
conscious.
Can't go that far.
That's conscious sipping, definitely.
I'm not even conscious simple.
Baby.
I can't even hate, brother. I like that movie. I like that
No,
movie.
time
Just
back.
put it
Oh, no,
right there.
I only date the Jones with the locks and the bald heads and fades,
Y'all just
man.
didn't
No
kiss.
makeup.
He a simp.
Hey. Hey, Hey, from a club promoter, y'all have never had the Houdini you got on y'all. This bitch was like a motherfucking a 10, right? When she get to your house, she had on a padded bra. She had on some butt lifting jump. She had a girdle. She had on weave. She had on makeup. She had on makeup.
You keep drinking this fucking deli on tequila.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, nah, nigga, you drinking Remy. That's the ultimate.
Shit. Hell no.
Bitch, you didn't look like that.
Nigga,
Nah,
That's the
hell nah.
ultimate.
Nigga, cognac always keep you cool.
No,
Hey,
cognac drop a woman 25 pounds.
Yeah, that was you gone crazy.
You looked 185 and you showed up 225.
That motherfucking tequila, tequila, hey, you waking up the next morning on 37.
On a tricycle, girl, getting on my nerve.
Hey, but whole time. Hey.
Oh, Tisha Campbell from Fresh Prince Space.
But once a bitch hit the Houdini on you, and you done had a girl that's natural, you be like, oh, I can't fuck with this no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, oh, you wake up, it's weave. Like, nigga, especially for a man that like to make moves, when it's weave everywhere, it's weave in your sink, weave on your pillow, you can't even make no moves. Like, who the fuck has this?
The most important
damn,
thing.
this bitch around the weave.
The most important.
God
The
damn.
most important thing you said was you don't look like that.
Yeah,
You don't look like that, bro.
Like what Kendrick said.
Hey, they gave Kendrick grief about saying he liked to see stretch marks. I like the stretch marks.
I like them all.
It's like the Cat Williams. You either was big and got small, or you was small and got a little big. That's it.
Either way, we fucking. Either way, we all fucking.
They go out and spend all this money. You know what I'm saying? Like, just show up.
Yeah.
But then it's hard to say if bitches is ugly. What can they do?
Does that go?
Hey, man,
does
if a nigga drink enough deli on, you know, he'll still fucking.
Yeah.
Hey, does that go back? Does that go back to self-worth though?
It
Like,
does.
do they believe in themselves enough without any of that shit?
What about the trees?
Oh my God! Yo, cut this nigga off the camera, man.
Put on some real shit.
Yeah.
And some women will get mad when I say this.
Say
I make an evaluation when I
Say
see a woman out. If I see a woman with the $500 weave, all the makeup, and I see a woman that's naturally beautiful, I'm gonna talk to the woman that's naturally beautiful.
I'm
on the same page,
I'm
though.
thinking about self-esteem.
Exactly.
This
No
woman has
question.
self-esteem
Issues.
versus the other jump.
But no, I'm not. No. But we can't shit on women with weaves. Some women know how to rock weaves right, and they do look good.
You ain't supposed to know it's a weave. You're not supposed to know.
So
Nah,
fuck
if she
that.
rocking a white, we can't tell it's a weave. That's facts.
Exactly.
I'm
You
more
ain't
so
supposed to tell us a weave.
disgusted
I
with
don't know.
the big, fake, stupid looking asses. And
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm over that though.
You got one
I
of
like a
them dump,
natural.
you
Give
got
me
one
a
of them
natural
dump
body
truck
though.
asses where you can barely wipe your ass.
you waste
but
your
you
money.
got some motherfucking pencil legs.
I seen the
Bitch,
chick-
we know that shit ain't
I
real.
seen the chick in Wheaton Mall the other day. Like her ass was stupid fat.
That shit don't even
Skinny
look
ass,
good
like,
to me.
She looked dumb.
Yeah,
Look
that
at me
shit
on
don't
my
even
face.
look good.
If the proportion ain't right to me, I'm good on it. I
Hey,
don't
but
even want to see
I'd
it.
rather fuck with a thick chick with a little something extra
Hey.
than a skinny junk with a big dump truck.
How about being How about being real though? What about these niggas with beards? All of a sudden, you ain't have all that hair. The LeBron
Lace
syndrome.
front beards.
All of a sudden, all that
lace
shit
front
is
beard
all
trip.
your shit black.
So, hey,
Is
bro,
your hairline
so,
what?
I want to listen. You get upset when you you see a
We see nigga with a lace front beard. Two, you be like, you fooled me, nigga. You fooled me. And he dropped his cup.
He looked at Jesus bin Laden over here and said, God damn.
Hey, I be like,
niggas with
I be like,
beards.
But no, hey,
I be like, fuck them beard
Gonna
niggas.
come tug
Hey,
your beard.
real. Hey,
Don't
Be like,
tug
fuck
that
them
white
beard
beard in
niggas.
here.
let's turn this up another notch though, because there's a couple other things I want to get into. Dude,
Whoa. There's a lot of dudes in here that you want to get into. I mean, come
all
on.
right, you got it.
This guy reaching. You was reaching on that one a little.
I wasn't reaching.
Yeah.
Reaching, pal. There's a couple more people in here I want to get into. I mean, things I want to do.
So you got all the far right / alt right
Oh, yeah.
Trump supporters backing away from Trump at this point.
Motherfuckers doing a moonwalk.
Everybody's backing away from Trump.
That's why we said in the beginning of this, we need to sit the fuck out and let them fight.
Right, let these motherfucking white people
Babylon
fight it
is
out.
sinking, baby.
No question.
No
Look,
bullshit.
you got far right Republicans sounding like conspiracy theorists at this point.
Alex
But
Jones,
these
like,
motherfuckers
Alex Jones is like, hey.
These
But
motherfuckers
at the same token, as we stand on the sideline and watch this go down, We gotta go ahead and get our new person in place to go ahead and get in place for us to do our thing.
We need to keep letting these motherfuckers fuck with us. See, one advantage that we got over them is when the shit hit the fan, we already know how to survive.
Stand.
Right? All we got to do is fine tune our survival. We can sell these motherfucking survival skills.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it's. That's the point.
I don't know. Them niggas been training in the woods for a long time.
Man, them motherfuckers training in the woods don't mean shit.
My nigga.
Because when shit hit the fan, they drop their guns and run.
No,
and they be scared.
Motherfucker, they are
Niggas be
prepared,
scared.
bro.
Let
Like
me tell you
they
something.
be scared.
We
bro.
can sit up here and talk that shit. I know some of them, man. Some of them motherfuckers, they're ready, dog.
Son,
They know where they're
I
going to
done
meet.
seen some of the toughest, roughest, supposed white
man.
supremacists when I lived in Texas. When shit hit the fan,
The American History X type
I'm not
motherfuckers.
I'm not talking about them
You
type
talking
white supremacists. What I'm talking about is if shit hits the fan, like these people they know where to go for the water. They got families that are.
Oh, yeah, infrastructure.
Hold on, wait. They got food and shit buried. They're ready. We ain't fucking ready. If that shit really, we need to get ready. But
Let me tell you something, man.
Them niggas are prepared, man.
But that's what I mean. While we on the sideline, that's what we need to do. Get out here prepared and get ready.
Okay, and we waste too much time. And shout out, I got love for the older generation, man. But all they do all day on Facebook is whine about Donald Trump.
Yeah, that shit is sad.
I be like, God damn, all day?
How about you delete them off your page? Because I don't even pay them no attention. I ain't
don't
gonna lie
delete
to
them
you.
because I love them. You know what I'm saying? I love them. I ain't gonna delete them.
I love her. I love her, man. I love her.
I love them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, it's just sad to watch that they're so emotionally invested into this political system that they still just don't get it.
Emotion.
Because you gotta understand, when they was young, that's where the movement was at
We
that
never
moment
evolved.
in time.
Exactly.
We wasn't part of that movement. Like, we understood coming up, political system is gonna screw us. We knew that coming up. In their mind, when they was coming up, political system is what it's about. That's how they really gonna get changed. And that's what they saw coming up. So that's why they wanted. That's why they doing and saying what they doing.
But we all, everybody in here except this little nigga right here, we all saw the same thing.
No. But we saw it as in listen to our elders, but at the same token, you gotta think about it. They told us, nah, this ain't what it's about. We went through it. We got screwed. Find your own path, find your own way.
And we trying to do what they did.
And we can't though. We gotta find our own way and find our own path.
It's a new time.
Exactly.
We gotta evolve.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, man. In 2017, all the black man in America needs to do is, number one, lay low.
I'm with that. That's
lay
facts.
low. We don't need to have an opinion about anything any of these politicians are doing because it's already designed to fuck us over any fucking way. We know that.
Facts.
And there's nothing that's going to change it.
But I do say this though. I do feel like we need to go ahead and put our paper together and create our own politician.
Exactly. But we can't do it out loud.
Oh no, we can't do that.
We can't do it out loud. We have to do it quietly. We have to just fucking do it, like everyone else does.
Indirectly though, we need to get back on how the abolition was movement. Indirectly, we're creating our own politician, keeping that stuff real low key.
Does the Ethiopian community have a politician in
Hell
DC
no.
anywhere? But they getting busy. We don't need a politician.
And pretty soon, like, I don't even know if it's to that point now, but the Ethiopians, they got
busy.
clout, bro.
They getting busy.
You know why? They getting busy.
And they ain't worried about politics at all.
You know what? I realized
They coming over here eating, man.
I went to get gas from the 7-Eleven on Georgia Avenue right before you cross the line.
Yeah.
It's Ethiopian owned.
Everything from that block.
I looked around
Hold
the
on.
motherfucker.
Hold
right,
on.
It was all Ethiopians shopping and getting gas.
No,
and I'm like,
listen. You ain't gotta go that far. Either you can go pick either direction of Georgia Avenue you want to go. You can go around the corner right now on U Street.
Yeah.
That whole joint is locked down by Ethiopian. Right here.
That's good money. See,
know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
That's the example we need to be looking at. We sitting up here bitching about Donald Trump and who the fuck's in office. I ain't never heard none of them. I don't know where none of them stand on politics.
And I tell you what, if we're gonna ride with anybody or pick any type of allies, it probably should be Ethiopians.
Exactly.
I feel you on that.
She said what?
Oh no, hell no, they can have that shit.
This nigga, hit the bell for this nigga. They need to throw a flag on this. We need to ally with the gays. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
I'm gonna tell you why you can't do that.
But
Because
indirectly, go ahead.
Gays still experience systematic racism.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is what he's trying to say. But the reason why he's saying that because they stole our whole blueprint and they ran off what we fucking created for them.
Well, I mean,
but that's
No,
what
we
the
need to
gays is
just
doing.
the
stop
fact that the
talking
LBGT is predominantly like, I feel like the force
I'm
is
not rocking,
white.
like,
that's
you know,
what helped them out a lot.
Whatever they want to do, they can do. I'm just saying, like, I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
Man.
I'm good.
I think we need self-determination, and that's not self-determination.
But you know what's funny about them? I mean, back to the topic. What's funny about them backpedaling, man? What's the press secretary's name, man?
Oh,
Sean Spicer.
We got the video.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
we
Trap.
got a video. Okay,
Hey,
let's
Trap
go
Curry.
to the video first.
Wait, play that video.
Trap Curry, put that on.
Turn up, come on and turn up, come on and turn up.
Tonight, a messaging
Look at
misstep
your man.
rocking the White House after Press Secretary Sean Spicer compared Syria's President Bashar al-Assad to Adolf Hitler.
We didn't use chemical weapons in World War II. You know, you had someone as despicable as Hitler, who didn't even sink to using chemical weapons.
Those comments sparking an immediate backlash. Hitler gassed millions of Jews in concentration camps during the Holocaust. That forcing Spicer to clarify before the briefing was over.
I think when you come to sarin gas, he was not using the gas on his own people the same way that Assad is doing. There was not he brought him into the Holocaust Center. I understand that. But I'm saying in the way that Assad used them, where he went into towns, dropped them down to innocent into the middle of towns.
Spicer apparently referring to concentration camps when he used the term Holocaust Center. But moments after the briefing, Spicer sent out 3 more clarifications. In no way was I trying to lessen the horrendous nature of the Holocaust. Any attack on innocent people is reprehensible and inexcusable. But the damage was already done. On Twitter, outrage. One person demanding Spicer learn how to fact check. Another saying the comments make me physically ill. And tonight, calls for Spicer to be fired, including from House Democratic leader Nancy Pelosi and the Anne Frank Center.
Sean Spicer has delivered one of the most repulsive slurs against a group of people we have ever heard from a White House podium. To imagine on Passover.
Still, the controversy underscoring the White House is struggling to offer a clear message and policy when it comes to Syria.
No one knows what President Trump's intention is in Syria, or his plan, or his strategy.
And just moments ago, Spicer apologized for his comments. Take a listen.
Frankly, I mistakenly used an inappropriate and insensitive reference to the Holocaust, for which, frankly, there is no comparison. And for that, I apologize. It was a mistake to do that.
Meanwhile, President Trump himself seemed to make a similar point tonight as Spicer without ever mentioning Hitler, saying even some of the worst tyrants in the world didn't use the kind of gases the Syrians used.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel.
Oh my God!
And this is why we need to sit back.
Oh my God!
Exactly. See, this proves my point. Cue the music. Oh yeah, good job. Listen,
he has a ListenVision.
That goes to my point right there.
Fucking listen.
This is a civil war between right America, RIGHT, and left America. This don't got nothing to do with black people. We already gonna get fucked regardless. Let them sit
I ain't
back.
getting fucked.
Let them sit back and go back and forth over this silly shit.
I concur with him, man.
Yeah.
Black people, fall back, get your money right, get your organizations right.
We could take
start
side
a
bets.
business, take care of
Right.
your kids,
Right.
and let the chips fall where they may.
We take side
But
bets.
on God though, how fucking, and I'm not even saying, because I'm a conspiracy theorist ass nigga.
On mothers though,
So there's some things about the Holocaust that I even question. But at the same time, on a political forum and considering
It's a
that
big fuck up.
look, considering that every news outlet or anything that has to do with media is pretty much controlled by people who consider themselves Jews, how do you blunder something like that?
I feel like this is the biggest blunder that has ever been, ever in the history of the U.S. Somebody representing the president, representing the words of the president, that he said, what did he say? Holocaust centers?
Right. What the fuck is a like? That's
What is a
disrespectful.
Holocaust?
That's disrespectful.
Hey, no, I saw a quote today.
That's extremely disrespectful.
I saw a quote
And if you
today
say Tripp-
that rang home so crazy. It was like pathological lying leads to insanity. They lie so much that
Dog.
shit just gets to an overload.
If
like,
Tripp Simpson says that shit was disrespectful, that shit was disrespectful.
I mean, like
He's the most
on everything.
disrespectful nigga
on
ever.
everything. Like, okay, now there is a debate as to how many people were actually killed in it.
Okay.
I don't know what the facts are. Right. Yeah, slavery, you know.
Oh, there's no comparison.
There's no comparison. But the fact that if 50 people got gassed in a gas chamber, that's fucked up.
Right.
And
for
that's
you
a
to-
chemical weapon.
Right. And for you to just negate the whole shit and say this motherfucker over in Syria who's being oppressed by all types of Western nations trying to take his resources.
Yeah, did you see when he slipped up and said that? They had him on another press conference and the motherfucker was talking about the Syria. And he said, yeah, we went over there to destabilize Syria. I mean, destabilize the arms, weapons in Syria. Like, he slipped up, man.
I mean, they're literally trying to take Syria's resources. And I don't give a fuck about Syria because Syria
not
doesn't
at
give
all.
a fuck about me.
That's
And I'm just saying,
exactly
like,
what they over there for.
like,
Their resources.
And it's something they never talk about, man. This is a Sunni versus Shiite conflict. We
think-
talk about Saudi Arabia versus motherfucking Syria. This shit goes back hundreds and thousands of years. That's like somebody coming to the U.S. talking about we gonna intervene in the Bloods and Crips, or we gonna intervene in Uptown versus Southside. Like this shit goes so far back that DC versus Baltimore. A nigga from Sweden gonna come here and say we gonna intervene in DC versus Baltimore because that's what it boils down to. Niggas don't know how many proxy wars are going down. It's Sunni versus Shiite.
I mean, it's
that war, and we don't ever acknowledge that because we trying to play both sides and, like you said, get the resources out of it.
It's a
That's all we
Never
care
say
about
that.
is the resource.
It's a propaganda war, and the winner right now is Russia.
Quoting
no question.
Ron Paul. Ron Paul called it, man. He says it's a false flag. If you look at this situation, the Assad regime had no reason to do a chemical attack. The world is basically on their side at this point. They're winning the war. He's good. Why would he gas his people when he's winning the war?
Yeah,
It makes no sense to do that. No strategic sense. No.
You even got Alex Jones saying, Trump, you got picked up. Alex Jones is backpedaling.
Shout out to
damn.
motherfucking weak ass Alex Jones. We can
Fuck
have him on
Alex
the
Jones.
show. We can have him on the show and grill his ass.
Hubba.
I'm not grilling him.
You want the bell,
We're
you
gonna
get the
bring
bell,
him on the
bitch.
show and grill his
You
ass.
get the bell.
Damn it, Jim.
Whip him and grill him.
All grill, huh, bro?
So I didn't even take it that far. Hold on. You made the You made the
Nigga, we're
flip
gonna
motion.
take him here. We're gonna.
So I
But
didn't even think about it that far.
On the real though, you gotta think like, oh, niggas broke the bell tonight. That's crazy.
You was that gay, Dan. The bell is broke on you.
Nah, both of y'all niggas was pretty gay tonight.
Hey, chill out, Token Brown.
Yeah, man.
That's a sensitive topic for my man. Get off my man back.
But no, hey, listen.
Whoa.
Spicer is going. Spicer got his fucking hands full.
I feel
fucking
sorry
Trump,
for
man.
Spicer, bro. To be honest with you.
Hands full.
He got like the hands down the toughest job right now.
Yeah. I mean, like
in
he's
America.
trying to.
He has no choice but to support the most fucked up person in the world right now.
You can see his face. He's uncomfortable. He's like,
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that shit is fucked up. They was like, hey, this is your job. You gotta go ahead and lie every day. Just lie.
Yeah.
The way they tell you to lie, if you gotta lie every day, you gonna get caught in lies. You just be like,
Right. And you gotta be strategic on how you say it so you try not to fumble on another lie.
Like he has the worst job ever, man.
All right.
Donald Trump.
fuck
Yeah,
him.
he gotta walk out there and tell a lie though.
Fuck Sean Spicer because he jumped on a sinking ship.
yo, if
He
they
took
gave
the
me the
job.
money, I
He
get
Donald
did-
Trump?
You know what? You're right.
I
He
gotta
did
lie?
take. He
All right,
did
fuck
take
it.
the-
Hey,
take
look,
that job.
if they gave me the money, I'd get up there and lie every day.
That nigga's like, I can fix my rental
What
properties.
would you say? What would you say
Let me
about
get
Trump?
that check.
But
Hold on,
you gotta
hold on,
convey
he's
it the right way though.
Hold on, let's let Tripp be the press secretary right now.
The press secretary?
Yeah, you the press secretary right now. Trump just dropped bombs on Syria.
What would you say?
Why the fuck would he do something like that?
Ladies and gentlemen, President Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, President Trump doesn't have any time to fool around with terrorists who want to destroy America.
If anybody knows Tripp, that shit hurt to say that shit.
No.
I know it hurt
You know why I would say it? Because I don't give a fuck.
For the check.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't. I don't give a fuck what happens to none of these motherfuckers.
God damn. Yes, sir.
That was hilarious.
But I would say this.
Hey, we should soundbite that shit. Just
If
stop
Sean,
it.
I want to
there.
say this. If Sean Spicer keeps his job, we know we in some shit for real.
Oh, he's going
If
to
you
his
can,
job.
if you can,
Oh, nah, his job is secure.
If
You mean-
no,
you mean post-impeachment?
No, on some real shit.
You mean post impeachment?
No, because we cross some real. If you can say that and keep your job, we cross some real boundaries that we ain't never crossed before.
Nah, you looking at it the wrong way. We just got the wrong job.
No.
Wrong complexion.
No. If he,
It
no,
ain't
I'm
about-
saying no.
it ain't about
No,
complexion
even
at
they
that
get
point.
fired for stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it ain't even complexion at that point.
Like they get fired for that's just super incompetent, right? So if he keeps his job, we know we in a different era where that alternative facts or facts really don't matter. It ain't a joke no more.
Yeah.
We are really in that era. If you
Hold
can
up.
come out and say that and
When has it
apologize,
ever been a joke? It's all America's based on alternative facts. When did we forget that?
that is a fact.
I thought this was America, people.
Yeah, we still have Columbus Day in America.
I mean, like,
Shout out to
honestly,
Columbus Day.
I was talking
What
to
is
my
that?
mother-in-law earlier.
Like, really, what is that, though?
I was talking to my
an
mother.
alternative fact. We
Is
celebrate
that- is-
alternative fact holidays.
So that's a day we can go out and just steal shit? I'm just asking the
Today
question.
we celebrate
I was
rapists.
talking to my mother-in-law earlier, and we had a conversation. And she was like, "I just don't get it. Like, how can he represent America?" I said, "He's representing America exactly for what America is.
It's a mirror. It's a mirror.
This
It's a bunch of
he's
lazy, no good, tobacco chewing, lazy, no good.
Nah, we smoke weed.
chewing.
We smoke weed now. We don't chew tobacco no
No,
more. We
I'm
smoke
not
weed.
talking about us. I'm talking about the majority, and the majority got the president that they wanted.
Right.
Facts.
People who don't operate on facts, they operate on fiction.
They operate on emotion.
They operate on shit that never really happened and never will happen.
Well, look here. I'm about to play devil's advocate right quick.
Oh, shit.
You got to give my man, well, not my man, but anywho, Donald
That's
Trump.
your man. That's
Whatever.
your man.
You got to give Donald Trump some credit because he actually drew the motherfuckers out the house.
Yeah. You know,
You got to give him credit for that, though.
Let me tell you something. Why I am not really upset with Donald Trump like that, right? Because I understand what this shit really is. The shit that we see on TV, it's an act. It's a game.
No question.
It's a game. And the people who are backing Trump put him in this position to play this game.
Facts.
Okay? Make no mistake about it. The people who are behind Trump are aligned with Russia.
Oh, no. We
For
all
sure.
know that.
For sure. And the people who and the people who are against Trump, your Hillarys, your George Bushes, all of the see, it ain't about Democrats and Republicans at this
No
point.
more. Nah,
Your
nah.
Hillarys, your George Bushes, see, they all represent
The
the old
establishment.
era, the era that's been in
It's about
charge.
niggas and bitches,
Yeah.
listen, hottest and punk.
Listen, the era that's been in charge for a long time.
The
The era that's been in charge
establishment.
for a long
It's
time.
about the establishment.
Right?
For my
So-
people didn't know, he just quoted Pop.
Yeah.
So look. One thing people don't realize about Russia kicked out all the Rothschilds, all the central bankers, all that shit. They've been kicked out of Russia. They've been kicked out of North Korea.
And they ain't did shit.
They've been kicked out of all of these major places.
It's gearing up, man.
Like niggas, it's like
They were kicked out of Libya.
you got countries in the Middle East that's not even fucking with U.S. currency no more.
Yep.
So if you don't understand
Facts.
what's going on right now,
Yeah.
there's a financial, economic revolution going on.
At the end of the day, it's always about finance.
So what you see with the Trump administration is an act. They're doing this on purpose
It's going
to
on.
fuck up the frequency of America.
For all our listeners, man, Google the Mercers. Google who funded Trump's campaign and who brought him back from the dead when everybody thought he was dead and he came with that random resurgence. He got random money. He got that money when he brought in what's the bitch that put her feet on the couch?
Yeah.
Kellyanne Conway, right? When she brought in Conway, she brought in what's my man Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon, they were funded by the Mercers. The Mercers are billionaire hedge fund stock tech stock owners. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize we in a proxy war in America. It's between millionaires and billionaires are fighting over our democracy right now.
Stop getting
The
emotional.
Mercers won this round. Look up the Mercers and look at who funded Trump campaign, and you'll get a lot of answers. You feel what I'm saying?
All he's
look
saying,
that up.
All he's saying, like we always say, sit back,
follow the
Just
money,
watch the show,
and eat popcorn.
Real quick,
You definitely got to follow the money.
We run out of time. I want to get a final thought from everybody in the building. We're gonna start with O Cup. Let's get it.
Already Cup. Already.
I like already. Already.
My final thought is this. Us as a community, us as blacks, we got to keep everything in house. We can't expose our dirt. And right now, stay on the sideline and just stay focused. Put together that game plan. So when we step back in the forefront, we together as one unit. Dropping the mic.
Facts.
Young Dallas.
Young Dallas.
AKA perfect attendance.
Man, like what
PA.
Man, like what you said, man, just stop putting everything on Front Street, you know? And just keep our business, and keep it moving.
Facts.
Young Dallas here looking like Kurt Cobain or Jimi Hendrix or something.
I love these young niggas. I love the spirit of these young brothers.
You want to get on
they
on
went
something?
ahead like, fuck it.
Trap
You
Curry.
good?
Listen.
Trap Curry, what you got, Trap?
This shit is fucking crazy. I don't watch the news no more.
Facts.
My final thoughts is this. As always, get your minds right, get your bodies right, get your spirit right. Connect them all. You are whole. Mind, body, and soul. Stay well, stay healthy. Be natural, be you. I am your brother, the Juiceman Dan. Those are my final thoughts.
Hey, it's Mr. Let's Talk Real here. Number one, I appreciate all the guests that came on, all the homies that came through, gave their commentary. Shout out to Av Life, shout out to Already, shout out to Coach Cal, shout out Paint the Town Reds.
Off the break, I want to say shout out to everybody in the building. You know, it's a beautiful thing we got going on here. Also, check us out on Sunday nights. We gonna be random places, and
Hey, then we talk about we gotta keep shit on the low.
We might pop up at your spot.
We gonna keep that
But look,
shit.
to wrap it up, man. Look,
Baby stages aren't for you.
bottom line is this, man. Black people in America need to really fall back. Niggas like Dez Bryant, hoe ass, need to stay off Instagram Live and realize that this is a chess game, and we're not even involved in it.
It's a chess game and y'all niggas playing Legos, man.
Right. Y'all, them
Smarten up.
Niggas is playing Tetris or some shit.
They
so
playing
look,
Candyland. Dez Bryant playing Candyland.
so look, people like Dez Bryant and all these other niggas, man, fall back.
Fuck y'all Cowboys
Stay
fans.
out of the political climate in America right now because it's not about you. The political climate is about white people versus white people and how they feel like they want to rape and steal the resources from the rest of the world, from the indigenous world. So the bottom line is this, man. Division
is revision.
Division always ends empires. That's straight talk, no chase.
You should drop the bomb on that shit.
I'm Tripp
Where the bomb
Simpson,
at?
AKA
I'm gonna make a bomb.
your sister's baby daddy.